Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keeps podcast. I am your host, Greg. This is my host, Jax. This is the podcast for casuals. If you are a casual, this is the show for you. We got special guests in the building. Shout out to the Redacted Show, Dana and Feek.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Wearing all black. The Redacted shirt.
Came in straight business.
Straight business.
Straight business.
He tired of the lies.
I'm tired of the bullshit.
He tired of the lies. He tired of people lying.
We getting straight into it.
Tired of the redacting.
That
Tired
video
of
was
the
still
redact-
like it bothered. That shit was it's funny, but like
It's actually a crazy. Like when you know the backstory, it's actually crazy.
because
to me.
I was confused.
When I saw that 3 weeks ago and didn't realize that this was the woman, I'm like, wow. I low-key agreed at the time.
No, I did agree, but I was like, this didn't.
Yeah,
happen.
on his fate, on paper, you think they going to the Super Bowl.
You play to win the game.
On paper, you think they going to the Super Bowl. Whole time they just a first round one and done.
She really play action pass, bro. She really hit the play action.
and it didn't work.
It
Didn't work.
Treating
Oh my God.
her, you gotta stop treating her like CJ Stroud, man.
You know, that's on me though.
That's on you. That is on you. Sometimes we gotta take accountability
I
for
do.
certain
I
things.
take accountability for that.
For sure, man.
That's on me, man.
But before then, we got our donations. Make sure y'all hit the
Donations.
gifts, more gifts. All right. So we'll have the donation link in the description down below.
I can't eat.
We haven't played that sound in months.
We moved on from that.
I know.
And we,
moved on from like this year, right?
yeah, like we did it like
Start of the year or no?
nah. It was like mid-year. We had like a semi like unofficial meeting. Like we were talking about something else. He was like, and another thing. Hey, can we stop using that
I
fucking
don't like
sound?
that sound.
He did
I
not
like
that.
that. I miss it.
And then I said, and I
Like,
was like,
nigga, I'm not fucking begging. I don't like
You
that.
know what? I agree with that.
okay.
I agree with
Because
that.
at first it was funny,
I'm
and
with Jax
I
on
thought
that.
about it, I was like,
Yeah, I'm not begging. Like
I
I
agree 1,000%.
and I was like, oh, okay, bet. And I think at the time he thought he was gonna have to like put like more of a fight for me to say. I was like,
I
okay,
was like,
cool.
oh, you know, I hate it too. I was like,
And he was like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna be this easy. He said, I would have just said this month ago. I was like, oh, I'm not married to this sound. You can find something else. So now we got Shane McMahon. Shout out to him. But let's go ahead and get down. This is a special episode, end of the year. If you've been here, we've been here for 2.5 years. This is our second hot take episode where we review all of our hot takes of the year. And having our special guest Dana and Feek with us, it is a blessing because I know these brothers don't lie. All right, these brothers don't lie. These brothers say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and they are gonna let us know what our good hot takes are, what our bad hot takes are. If we were smoking crazy on some of these, but before we get into those things, let's talk about the things that we do not care about. Shout out to the guy Mike Tomlin. Another winning season, by the way. Another one.
inevitable.
Inevitable.
Mike Tomlin
He's
is
still going to get
inevitable.
up out of there, though.
He's still inevitable.
He's still inevitable.
Taxes and
Never
Mike
lost.
Tomlin's, the two things that are guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Doesn't matter who's behind center. Doesn't matter who the receivers are. He gets the job done. We can't say that for a lot of other teams. But let's start with the Lamar Jackson article leaks. Have y'all heard about those article leaks that have happened?
It's been I don't remember the guy. I wish I had his name. I don't remember his name, but fuck that guy.
But he writes for the Baltimore Sun, and he's been writing for the Baltimore Sun since like the late '80s, if I'm not mistaken. So he's supposed to be considered, a trustworthy source, considerable source. That's why it went crazy. But he dropped an article about
Lamar and his quote unquote behavior on and off the field, basically, because the Ravens are having a bad season, obviously.
Yeah.
And a lot of the fans are blaming Harbaugh, which I feel like they rightfully should. But this reporter, he's blaming Lamar. He was like, "Man, Lamar, he's not the serious. He doesn't have a good work ethic. He's like, Lamar's the reason they practice in the afternoon instead of the morning because Lamar doesn't want to wake up early.
And he still gets there
Lamar
late.
be up at all times of night playing video games and blah blah blah. And
Kyler
that's why
Murray,
he's not-
the nigga.
He's not taking his rehab and stuff healthy. That's why he keeps getting hurt. Just blah, blah stuff like that. And obviously fans are mad because, like, nigga, the team goes as Lamar Jackson. Like, they can't succeed without Lamar hooping. So it's really an indictment on coaching. And then they come to find out this reporter, he's done the same exact thing back, I think it was to Ray Lewis. Back when granted, Ray Lewis had some issues, but this was a little bit. This was a little bit after. I think he wrote the Ray Lewis stuff after Ray Lewis's issues. So
issues.
So like he did the thing about Ray Lewis, but I think he did it when like the 2000s. So after Ray Lewis, had got all that whatever cleared up and everything. And Ray Lewis was
whatever that was,
since a stand-up community member and all that. So it's just people are upset. I don't like it. Nobody likes it. It's just so we don't care about that nigga.
Yeah, we don't care. We don't care about him. They tried to Kyler Murray that nigga.
Don't really work when you have 2 MVPs. You can't really Kyler Murray.
Yeah, on top of that, like this wouldn't have leaked if they didn't have a bad season. But I'll say this and I'll leave it alone. Him playing video games, we blaming that for Mark Andrews dropping a pass.
We blaming that for Zay Flowers fumbling every time they at the goal
line.
line.
Every time the nigga at the fucking goal line touching the ball.
There's a video of that nigga on TikTok talking about.
Who else got a fumbling problem? Derrick Henry.
Absolutely.
I
don't know what happened. Like,
that's a this year thing though.
Yeah, he was never a fumbler.
Him. So that's crazy. And there's a TikTok of Zay Flowers before the season talking about, bro, North and South only. I'm not gonna do this East West shit again.
Catch the ball back to. I'm like, nigga, run straight.
Nigga, worse than Jerry Judy sometimes with this shit, bro.
I like cookies.
Bow. We give that grace to young players. Kadoosh.
Bro, he don't got hands, bro.
That's enough.
I love raccoons.
I cannot stand, and I'm not a receiver. I ain't in the NFL, but my thing is I hate niggas that be body catching. Because there was a play. Look, I don't remember. I forgot what game it was, but it was this season. It was a couple weeks ago. The nigga caused an interception because he tried to catch it off his body, and it ricocheted straight into the DB's chest.
Yeah, like when you body catch, it just means you can't really like. If you primarily body catch, you can't really catch. So that's why.
Yeah, that's why they turn them into the DBs. All right.
Yeah.
The next we do not care. James Najee commits to Baylor. Now, people that do not know who James Najee is, he is a former 2023 31st overall pick
in the
NBA draft. He had got drafted in 2023. He is also a part of the Karl Anthony Towns trade. So the Minnesota Timberwolves drafted him, and he was a part of that package that sent him to New York. So James Najee and Karl Anthony Towns went to New York. He signed with Baylor and has immediate eligibility right now and can play basketball for Baylor.
And how old is he?
And he's been in the league, right?
He's been in he's in the league. 2020? He got drafted in 2023. I think at that point, I don't know. I don't know if the qualification. I don't know if the qualifications was he never signed. No, he never signed. I think he never officially signed with them, which is why he still had that eligibility. But the problem with this is the New York Knicks still have his rights. They still have his rights. So at any given moment, he can drop 18 and 18 and be a part of a trade package for the New York Knicks to send them to the Indiana Pacers. And then now it's March and Baylor doesn't have their center that they just signed.
He's 21.
He's 21. So, we don't really care. Like, I'm not saying that we don't care. I'm only putting in we do not care because we just have a lot of things to tackle.
We'll get back to you at a later date.
Don't worry. When he makes his debut for Baylor,
get that CDL, nigga.
We are going to have
at the ripe old age of 21.
Yeah, no, we got a job in Abilene, Texas that need niggas. So go ahead and sign for that shit up.
Come on, gang.
Right now.
Them. Amazon always hiring. Also, wasn't that LSU nigga that is trying to find he's like his 7th year or whatever. I forgot his name.
His name is TJ Finley. He did play for LSU. That's when he first started, but now he's a father of 3 kids now.
Jesus.
Going for a 7th year of eligibility.
In college?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 sons. Should have just gone to LeVar.
I think he signed with
Tulane, I think. I believe Tulane for his 7th season.
I saw that.
Yeah. So
that shit.
So he was just like, I'm not out here walking on like niggas throwing me NIL. You think I'm not finna take this 6-figure deal? I'm like, look,
You have a point there.
you do have a point. And niggas out here trying to clown them like, oh, I mean, you ain't getting no internships. I'm like, first of all, you think you finna get an internship as a football nigga?
Yeah.
Like, just, you think you have time for an internship? Like, do you really think you have time? No. You got to make yourself, have that time. But if you gonna keep throwing NIL money at it, nigga, like, if you want people to stop,
no, but also stop it.
Please.
like, you want them to stop it. There's only one way to stop it. Stop giving these niggas NIL money. Stop giving them life changing money, because they gonna
take the
they throw morale out the window.
especially if it's not a nigga that they
COVID
know.
was a long time ago. Stop giving these niggas
Yeah.
COVID years. COVID was a very long time
Some of them
ago.
wasn't even in college during COVID. They said you
No,
have
and that's
COVID
still-
eligibility.
Bill-
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Were you even in school at this time? Just enrolling in shit. The next, we do not care. Wanted to react to the Christmas games. Basically, my overarching argument is NFL need to stop this Christmas game bullshit. They are Beyonce merchants. Okay, you had Beyonce that 1 year last year.
So everybody tapped.
And we got
Everybody
blown out.
tapped in, and I can only speak for my family. They wasn't watching football. We turned it on for the halftime show. We cut that shit right off as soon as Beyonce got off, and we continued watching.
That was a
the
bad
Lakers were
game.
playing.
Yeah, it
Beyonce
was.
game. Like the
I was there. I was at the game. I was at that game. I watched us get blown out, and I had to watch Beyonce as well, and continue watch us get blown out. I will say, even the people that at the stadium, there was a lot more people that came, at least for that game, that came to watch Beyonce.
Of course,
Absolutely.
Like the stadiums usually are packed, but that time the stadium wasn't
Beyonce,
packed at all. During like the game, during like the beginning part of the game, I said, damn, where everybody at? As soon as halftime about to come, when I tell you,
Who?
flood of people, I said,
There
as
we
it
go.
ended, everybody else that was there just for Beyonce left.
Is Beyonce in her hometown, and like Beyonce concert tickets be like $1,000? A football game is not gonna be $1,000. So
Yeah.
of course,
On
niggas-
top of just like she was going on a crazy Cowboy Carter run that year too.
Yeah.
So it was
had
the
motion.
perfect storm. And to that point, it didn't help. Like just the games that they had outside of the Texans blowout. Like the game before that was at least a decent game. What was it, Chiefs and Steelers?
Sure.
Oh, well, last year,
They were good teams.
Actually, no, that was a bad game too. The Chiefs
They
team was
were
a
good
bad game, too.
teams playing.
Well,
That was
technically,
good
all
on
of these
good
teams were
performance.
quote unquote good teams, or they thought the perception was supposed to be a good team, but nobody was really playing for shit anymore. When they made this, of course, Cowboys and Commanders looked more attractive because you had Jaden Daniels hypothetically, and you had the Cowboys. It's just America's team, and then you have the Chiefs and the Broncos. Was it?
That wasn't on Netflix. That was just a
Oh no,
regular
that was
Thursday
prime.
night
That was
game.
prime. That was prime. But there was the Lions in
Lions in
Vikings.
Minnesota.
Lions in Minnesota.
The third
look,
stringer. I'm not good. Let's not go into that.
we don't have to talk about we don't have to talk about them niggas. Bro.
Yeah, NBA King. Spurs, they got. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Nah,
I'm
let's talk your
move
shit.
on.
I mean,
Belt,
Bill
nigga.
ass 3 times
My
in a
granny
row,
was.
nigga.
Oh my.
You
granny.
had your nigga on camera saying. Nigga dared to that.
Honestly, though, I respect Shay for saying that because, like, real
He
nigga,
gets more
he
bitches and more hoes than you.
He didn't say all that.
He might as well.
That's practically what he said.
He said.
Anywho, I appreciate.
He said,
Shay
"Save the
saying
bitches
that.
for the rest of us, bro. Bro, please, please, big bro. That's
But
what
the
it
thing
was."
that the thing that pisses me off so much, they do not have Chet guard Wemby.
Cause the nigga's scared.
Scary.
He be
Warn
running.
the brother about the Spurs.
He be
nigga.
running. Every time he guards that nigga, he gets his shit blocked.
Oh
Have
God.
some pride, Chet.
He don't
please.
got
You don't
none.
got
He ain't got
none.
no pride.
Just be like, because I know it's obviously like because of course the coach is telling, hey, 6'5" Alex Caruso, go guard Wemby. Like this is obviously the coach's plan, but Chet needs to be like, Coach, I get what you're saying. We've lost to these niggas 3 times in a row. I'm not doing that shit no more.
They ain't
Let me
changed.
guard this nigga
Nothing.
Wemby.
They ain't changed
Really?
nothing. And shit, the Spurs have done more changes than OKC. They had Wemby coming off the bench. They had that nigga coming off the bench to the point where I
But
was
he's
like,
been off because he was like coming back from
he's on a
injury.
minute.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's
I'm
only
like,
been off the bench like these past few
yeah.
weeks.
So like I ain't, bro. My granny was looking like me when we saw LeBron hold that American flag for the Olympics, and everybody just surprisingly got patriotic all of a sudden. That's how she was with the Spurs. She started throwing her Spurs shit on again. Like she started having a sense of pride again because she hasn't been consistent since Tim Duncan retired and shit like that. And once Kawhi left, she didn't give a damn. But after last Christmas, she been locked in a little bit. I bought her a league pass subscription. She gonna watch all these games. She logged back in. She was like, yeah. What's his name? She don't like saying his last name because she don't know. You know, she be trying to say the full name. Like, bro, just say Wemby. She was like Victor, so you just call her Victor. My granny locked in, bro.
Or she can call him Chet's pimp.
That too.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with the Thunder?
Big
They
bro.
beat everybody ass until San
Y'all
Antonio.
only two games behind them niggas.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ass like Wrangler.
Oh
Like
God.
Red Monkey jeans.
On me. So basically, what we're saying is NBA got NFL got their change that it's Christmas belongs to the NBA. We don't give a fuck. Last but certainly not least, the last we do not care is NBA executives are discussing new solutions to quote unquote prevent tanking. I guess
It's not gonna niggas still gonna tank. Like,
well, first of all, I think people. First of all, I don't like how people like try to defend tanking from a standpoint of like it's only the same teams that get the picks. I'm like, first of all, that's a skill issue because if your team is ass, your team
doesn't
is
mean
ass.
the teams is
Like
ass,
that don't like we can
unfortunately.
give you the number one pick and you still be ass. Like the Pistons got the number one pick and then lost 23 straight. Yeah, it took them changing management up and getting some people into the building for them to turn the shit around. So it don't
Gambling
matter.
scandal, everything.
I'm saying like Sacramento Kings went 17 straight years not making the playoffs. And you think that's because y'all ain't tank good enough? What the fuck? Y'all are not good. So some of the things that they have, I'm gonna read it to y'all. Some of the propositions because I don't think people remember how bad it used to be. I think it's been a lot better than the past. Back in the day, niggas used to get all they G leaguers and that would be their starting five in the month of March. That's how bad tanking used to be. So I don't know why they're trying to revamp shit right now. Like I think it's fine right now. So some of them, they have multiple ideas that were proposed Friday in a brainstorming measure, including limiting pick protections to either top 4 or 14 and higher. Another suggestion that they had was no longer allowing a team to draft in the top 4 2 years in a row. And then the third one was locking lottery positions after March 1st. I don't think they need to do anything because I think they flattened our odds.
They flattened them pretty.
They-
good.
I feel like they
flat-
just did it again, right?
They flattened our odds in 2018. That's when they flattened our odds where the top
Where
three.
The top three get
They'll have like
14%.
13 or something like that.
Yeah, they're 14%, and then
Next
the
four
worst
to like
record in the
12.
league is guaranteed a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
But most of the time they always land on 5 because they want to promote.
You playing?
Yeah, because the worst record in the league still hasn't gotten the number 1 pick since the odds flattening, and I think they do that for a reason.
Sucks for them niggas.
Yeah, so like win some fucking games. Win some games. So I don't know if y'all have any quick reactions to that. I don't think they need to touch anything.
My only take on that is just, I agree. I don't think they need to take anything. I think they're learning the wrong lessons.
Absolutely.
It's about player development. Fuck the draft. You can have all these top 5, top 3 picks on the same team. If these niggas can't play or if they skills don't translate to the league, or that's why it's so hard for me to watch college ball because it's like a lot of these players don't translate to the NBA. Like they're not playing NBA basketball. That's why a lot of Houston basketball players don't really translate because they have that system and it works. But yeah, it's just about player development. They gotta put niggas in the room that can coach these people up and like get them to start playing. And then I think right now it's fine. Like, obviously as a Spurs fan, I'm
Nigga, it's real
benefiting.
fine.
It's real fine. Hell,
It's perfect
Yeah, it's
for me.
fine.
we got 2 back-to-back rookies of the year, and we probably wouldn't get a third if Cooper Flag wasn't balling his ass off right now. But
Big hooping right now.
I think the main thing is just player development. They gotta hire people that can coach these young niggas up.
Yeah, but like the people that
And
they're
then just
complaining
rest.
about, they complain about the Spurs who rarely tank.
No,
Yeah,
They
the Spurs
re-
don't really.
They don't tank. Like they play the right way and they got a
like,
number.
really the first time they tanked and it worked was when Wemby was coming in. Because before that, they was trying to be competitive. I'm like, Pop, we're not
Give it up.
good to be doing these fucking playing games and be one and done.
But it still wasn't a tank. Y'all were just playing y'all young players
Yeah.
because in my opinion, the true tank was back in 2018 when they would just sit the star players for the rest of the year and just call G Leaguers up 10 days. Remember Andre Ingram during them times with the math teacher that was dropping 20? It's like, that's real tanking. That's
I'm
real.
glad he got his opportunity.
Yeah, shout out to him. I fucked with it. But it's like, okay, this is crazy.
Yeah, they're not holding the teams accountable. They're trying to like
Skill
mask-
issue.
Literally, that's
It's
all.
a
That's
skill-
all.
it's
These
literally
draft-
a skill
That's
issue.
all the draft issues and like all these teams having issues as far as like drafting and who to
Like,
pick
look
and
at
everything.
Reed
It's just skill
Shepard.
issues.
First
Absolutely.
year, he wasn't really doing a lot because
He didn't get the opportunity.
He got
yeah.
opportunity. Now he has opportunity and he's playing his ass off. That's coaching, and that's just the player actually taking that next step and have the team having
And
patience.
scouting because they actually got a good player. Like
Yeah.
you could be like the Hawks and get Reese Shea, who's I don't want to say he's bad, but like
That's a role player. That's a role player, though.
Yeah,
and that's
role
fine.
player is number one.
And with Alex Sarr.
Oh.
Alex Sarr's good. The Wizards is bad.
But I think to round it out, I said this to Jax at the time. Like even when the Rockets were going through like their rebuild, and I was kind of like mad when we didn't get Wemby, or sad that we didn't get Wemby.
Wemby
I
was
had-
delighted.
Oh yeah, he was delighted,
Yes.
and I became an enemy for life. But like after that, after I
So
got out
did
my,
Jax.
after I got my,
I don't hate Wemby. I don't.
I won't say, no comment for me. But anyway, I'll just say that I got out of my feelings real quick once I like saw that one tweet. It was like, yo, if you can't turn your shit around after getting the second, third, and fourth pick in consecutive years, that's a skill issue. That's a front office issue. Like, you shouldn't have one nigga just save your franchise. And I don't even think Wemby just completely just say, like, he's going to be a
They
pivotal
were still
point.
bad
He's
when
still,
they had him.
yeah, exactly.
These last
But
two
when you
years.
add just, real development, Dylan Harper and
Castle.
Castle.
and trades that ain't gonna gut your fucking team.
And
getting
Champagne-
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox. Niggas started shutting the fuck up once that nigga started hooping. They had to trade De'Aaron Fox. I was part of that train too.
I kind of was too because I'm like, okay, well,
But shit, when the nigga hooping like this, shit, fuck
shut-
it.
let me
You don't
shut
need
my
one
I
more
didn't
piece.
realize Dylan Harper was that big. Like, I thought he was like 6'3". No, I think like 6'7". So I'm like, oh, they can do the 3-guard line.
They can figure that. Yeah, they can figure this out. So that's all of the hot takes for the year. But let's talk about the hot takes. Let's talk about the hot takes of the year.
That's all we do not cares.
Oh, that was
It'd be like that.
my bad, y'all. Hey, my bad. I'm just a kid, yo. But
you like cookies.
We give that Grace to Young podcast. And you're playing like a buck.
you better get on your shit. All right, we were done with the We Do Not Cares. Now let's go into our 2025 hot takes of the year. Jax amazingly put together every single hot take that we did for the year, and we are going to go down the list. We're going to start with our guest of what they feel like our best hot takes were throughout the year.
All right, one of them I got
Go ahead.
is
This nigga taking notes.
Oh God,
hey, I had to. I'm not trying to go
trying to-
back and forth. So it was on 105.
Nigga, episode.
absolutely.
Greg said, "You don't know these people," and he was talking about Love Island. But I think that's broader in the sense of y'all don't know these people, bro. When it comes to shows, actors, athletes, bro, you don't know these people, and y'all be going. Like, it's cool to be a
boys wondering
fan.
about these
It's
niggas.
cool to be a fan, but y'all thinking y'all like their best friend. Y'all think y'all in the room with some of these people. I'd be like, this XYZ would never do that. And then they got a scandal the next day.
You don't
I'll
know
stand
that.
behind them. Like, what are you talking about? They're not paying you.
He's not going to hit.
Bro, like,
They're
you
not
don't know
paying
these
you.
They're not going to let you hit, bro.
Especially big corporations like, with the whole,
Oh yeah.
Netflix, Warner Brothers, Paramount deal, and all this other bullshit. I'm like,
They don't pay
why
you.
y'all have loyalists to these brands? Like, y'all are a dollar value to them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't know these people. And another one I had was it was Jax. It if you bet on your team, you shouldn't be. If you bet on your team to win, you shouldn't be fined. Because I'm like,
I believe
you
in
don't want me to
myself.
believe I can win.
Shout out to P Rose. Shout out to P Rose. Man.
I believe in myself. I can do this. Like,
Specifically, your overs.
yeah, they're betting stuff to win.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
betting to win.
right. Well, I understand that, but I'm saying, yeah.
Like I think you should be able to make a little extra money. Like if I'm in a league and arguably if I'm on one of the best teams and I know I'm about to go play the fucking Raiders, I should be able to bet that I'm about to whoop these niggas' ass. Like what are we talking about?
That coach gonna be like, yeah, we know we got this play call for you, but it's actually going to home ball on the right. Sorry. We know you need 10 more yards to hit this incentive, but we ain't gonna get that to you. Go ahead and cut it out.
Go ahead, cut that shit out. Was that your last one?
Yeah.
Okay. Dana, how about you?
So for me, the first one is episode 95 from Jax when it was saying just it's okay to be old.
Mm.
You know, that was when the whole Shannon Sharp shit was going on, and like people need to start acting their age. What does that mean?
You know what it means.
You know what it means. You know. I'm asking rhetorically. Like,
I'm saying like people were like, "Whoa, what do you mean?" I'm like, "No, Nick, you know what it means.
You know what the fuck
As
that
a
means.
55, 56, 60-year-old nigga should not be going out in these clubs or really just be preying on these minus 30-year-olds. Honestly. You really need to be someone that's 55. Y'all need to be in the same AARP class. But that's nothing like, yeah, people just need to start acting their age.
Have some decorum.
Yeah, have some decorum.
Have some shame.
That's
Bring
back shame.
Bring back shame, especially when people start lying on the internet. The next one, as I look for I have it, but pretty much, when I believe this was Greg's take, but when black people are not bad tippers, it's just bad service.
Yes.
Like, we need to stop getting emotional when it comes to that. I understand. Like, I feel like that's where the stigma of niggas don't know how to tip. No. For the most part, it's just bad service. Now, I think that was kind of tying into when Jello made that too, or that comment. He was like, yeah, I'm only paying like more than 20 or whatever. Now, I'm this person where it's like, if I got it, I'm a generous tipper, so to speak. So I'm like, I'm going to give a little extra if, the service was at least decent, or like if I've been going to someone for X amount of years. But yeah.
I just don't believe in sympathy tipping. Like tipping out of, she did her best, even though my shit was ass. No, nigga.
But yeah, I agree with that mindset. It's just like, your service was bad,
Like,
you're
come on,
not
gang.
warranted a tip. Or it's just like, and I'm guilty of this too, but it's like, if I'm taking an order at a fucking chain and the kiosk comes up like the tip number,
No.
I'm putting 0 on that.
Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
are
like-
we doing?
I definitely put 0 on them.
Oh, you didn't really do anything.
I'm like,
Like,
so
respect
now
you.
for out of just the sake of time, I'll press a percentage. But I really just need to start be putting custom 0.
I do customs.
Oh yeah.
Y'all never
Like,
gonna
you
move me
didn't-
off my pivot, nigga. Fuck no. Y'all will never.
And then the last one, back-to-back teenage pregnancies have killed traditional grandmas. I.e., the real point is we need to bring back traditional grandmothers.
Absolutely.
Real grandmothers.
Absolutely.
I agree that is rude because now you got someone growing up and they're like, why my grandma 40?
Come on now.
Bro.
Come on now.
42.
And because like that kills traditional power force,
It
like we
does.
talked about
Now,
in the last
that's
We
episode.
why-
have sometimes, I need to tread lightly.
No, you don't.
The first teen pregnancy, that could
Exactly.
that shit happens.
I agree. Yeah.
The second one,
That's
you should
intentional.
learn from you should learn from your mama
Exactly.
the errors of
The
her
struggle
ways.
that you had to go through. The
You
things-
want to do that shit again for fun?
like, come on, gang.
Now you got your grandma. She's still raising you. She's raising 2 babies at the same time.
Grandma still the baby. Come on. now.
Grandma's still a baby. Grandma ain't even retired yet.
She got it. She can't. She got to keep working.
That's why they be cooking on high heat.
Dog, that
Cooking on high heat.
Cooking on high heat, bro.
Oh shit!
that young hoes cook everything on high
High heat is
Bro,
crazy.
you
Trying to
know what-
speed up the process.
You know what's crazy about that?
That's the crazy part. No, I remember when I learned you didn't
I
have to
seen
have the high
somebody
heat on.
pot. I said,
Why is motherfucker red? This ring red in the
I
bitch.
said, why this shit burn?
But that stove iron red look like some Tom and Jerry
blacker
shit.
than me because the shit burn.
Bro.
Nah, and then they'll go there lie to us and be like, "This is well done." That's not well done.
No, that's what these grandbabies are eating because their grandmas is not old enough. They didn't live enough life. You have to. You rush
They
it
try,
for.
you know that they'll try to mask
These
it.
bitches rush. I'm sorry. These women rush it for. These women rush their life because they over here trying to speed run life. Now it's like, damn. Now I got to be a grandma.
Yes, you got to be a grandma and still guide your daughter.
I got to be
or
a
son.
granddad.
Yeah, and it was like, and they'll try to mask it now because they know they can't cook. They'll try to mask it now and be like, oh, I got McDonald's money now. I'm like, come on now. You know you didn't want to use that.
They did.
You know you didn't want to use that. I remember last year when I had to take my cousins to McDonald's. And I was just like, that was the first lesson I learned. I was like, I would rather take y'all to Longhorn Steakhouse or Texas Roadhouse. Like, I'd rather take y'all to a sit-down restaurant than to come into this McDonald's and order all the shit y'all asked for. Because it's going to come out to the same fucking price. Bro. It's going to come off, like, why am I paying upwards of damn near $50, $60 at a McDonald's?
I was driving my little cousins around, maybe it was like a couple years ago or whatever. I had to drive him back to Houston because he was at my mom's. And she was like, stop and get some food. I was like, all right, bet. I was like, there's a Wendy's right here. There's a McDonald's. I was like, what y'all want to eat? There was like Subway. I was like, you are 9 years old. What do you mean Subway? Why do you know what
You don't
a
get an
Subway
option in
sandwich
this
is?
car.
What the fuck? Nigga said toasted. Nigga said toasted. Italian beef, meatball marinara toasted.
Do you know what
Italian
vinaigrette
urban
is?
cheese,
Like, what are we
double
doing
cheese.
here? Why do you know
Foot
this?
long.
Like, why do you have a Subway order at 8 years old? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I remember.
And I got
yeah.
them a 4 for $4, and we left.
Wait to put your foot down.
Yes, because
He said, cut it. He said, Jack said, cut it the fuck out.
Shit.
He said, cut it the fuck out before I get beside myself. That is funny. That is hilarious, bro.
But yes, we need to bring real grandmas back.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Amen. Shout out. Yeah, go ahead, Jax. What you got for us?
Best hot take, or some of my favorite hot takes that you had said, Greg.
Okay.
The Buffalo Wild Wings having the best burgers, because he did put me on. I did not know Buffalo Wild Wings has X. He told me that. I was like, nigga, what are you talking about? Then I went the other day. They have great burgers.
They solid.
They're that, like, I had no fucking clue. Like,
They're it's sleeper though, because they don't promote it like crazy. Like nobody really talks about it.
yeah,
And I found out on accident because I am a big back myself. But
yeah, but no, I was like, damn, that shit was good. But next hot take: the NBA should not have fined Ja Morant for that gun celebration, and none of the fines Ja Morant has gotten for his celebrations, none of them should have happened, bro.
because other niggas were doing it the same day or the next day.
And then like if me going like
pinky up,
if me going like this,
the pinky up, now it's just a telephone.
like this is stupid. Like what do you? If me going like this
Niggas will go up and
influences
do a
gun
fucking
violence,
bazooka.
But they got that pink. Hey, when in doubt, pinky out. Patrick had it right.
You right?
This ain't a bazooka. This is just
A sandwich.
sandwich.
Subway.
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 That's funny as hell. Oh wow.
I don't even want to.
I think this was your best hot take. This was stop using other people to justify ain't shit behavior. And you said this in reference to like the Shannon Sharp thing and how people were like, people tried to defend Shannon Sharp by being like, "Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio date young hoes too, or young women too." Like,
This is still weird.
it's still weird. He's weird too.
He's
Everybody's
weird.
weird. Stop it.
Just because he looked different don't mean that shit okay.
Just because he a white man, nah, he a weird white man.
Like, just because it's all weird behavior. You niggas know this. So, I think that was probably your best hot take.
Oh, man.
nigga.
Does it beat out Saudi Arabia?
No, that's still
Damn.
that one's still your best. Because it's literally happening in real
Right
time.
before our
like,
very own
watching
eyes,
every-
and it expedited. I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
no.
this is crazy. Okay, when it comes to you, Jax, the first one that I remembered, because somebody did the old niggas. It's okay to be old. I don't want to use that one. I don't want to use that one. Oh, first good one was Jameis Winston needs to be a starting QB in the NFL somewhere.
Jameis Winston,
Get like
bare minimum, he's like the 25th best quarterback. Bare minimum. He's
in my opinion, he's top 15 if you put the right pieces around him.
Yeah.
You put the right pieces around him, he's top 15 because you're telling me that J.J. McCarthy's better than him. You telling me Dylan Gabriel's better than him.
You telling me Tua is better?
You telling me Tyler Show is better than him. Come on now.
You telling me Kyler Murray is better than him?
You telling me Jackson Dart's better than him? It's not. It's not, yo. It's not. So
You telling me Patrick Mahomes?
whoever they got with
Patrick
the
Mahomes right now is not better.
Oh God!
Right now, Patrick Mahomes right December on December 27th is not better than Jameis Winston right now.
Another one
Give it
that
a couple months though.
the other one that I like or I truly agree with is that your hot take about the NFL is juicing the footballs to get Justin Tucker out of the record books because he's such a nasty nigga. This was from when Justin Tucker was going through those allegations. I think he's still going through shit, but he was going through those allegations. And all of a sudden during preseason,
70-yard kicks.
niggas were getting 70-yard
I'm like-
kicks, 60-yard kicks. Niggas were kicking 50-yarders with ease, right down the middle, no shanks. It started tapering off like towards the end. But when you have Cam Little, Brandon Aubrey, that other guy, Dicker, like there was just a lot of great kicking performances.
I was just noticing a trend, a pattern.
And it's just like, yeah, we're trying to get him out there because he was in Hall of Fame considerations at some point.
Oh, for sure.
He's not.
like, he would have made the Hall of Fame. But
He's not making the Hall of Fame because nobody care about kickers. You're out of there, buddy. Yeah. And then my last one.
Brandon Aubrey took your spot, pal.
Oh my God.
Bro, he automatic.
Oh God, he's already. The third one that I agreed with was stop saying unalived. You can say killed or suicide. You sound dumb. Yes. I agree. I agree.
Self-delete, you can say that because that's funny.
Yeah, because I think a lot of this time, I think a lot of people, especially a lot of people are on the internet now, they try to use censorship as an excuse to kind of dilute certain shit. Like they'll try to dilute certain shit and be like, oh, well, like TikTok gonna take my shit down. TikTok not gonna take your shit down because you said suicide, bro. Like you could just say it. He killed somebody.
Your TikTok is not being seen by enough people in the first place.
Oh God, and it's a 200 viewed thing. Now, if you lying,
I'm about to say if
you might get 100K likes.
You might get 100K.
You might get 100K likes for lying.
lying.
I mean, a whole bunch of Georgia niggas liking your shit. You know what I mean? Who knows? But
Side note, is said person in Georgia now? Or?
No.
hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Okay, we can continue.
Yeah, so I hate when people hide behind censorship because sometimes you got to say the word sometimes so people can understand. Like, unalive versus no, he killed himself. No, it's suicide. Especially when we're talking about serious topics. Don't tell me George Floyd got unalived. No, he got killed by a police officer. Yeah, stop that. Murdered. So those were our three. I'll go down the line again for our worst takes. What was something that was just, y'all missed.
I
Y'all
had to
missed
go
on
through
this.
that list again, honestly, but
I would say one, just because I thought it was kind of funny. When you said if you're not Muslim, you shouldn't participate in Ramadan. I saw that.
I did that. That was me.
I thought it was funny because I was like, I know a lot of people that aren't Muslim.
there is a lot of
that
fake Muslims out here.
participate in Ramadan.
They just want to lose weight, bro. Just go to the gym.
Yeah,
Man, niggas can't fast, can't get right with the
Yeah, they
Lord.
can.
but I'll say I personally do like seeing when other people like do it, even though a lot of times they don't do the full 30 days. They'll be like, oh, I'm gonna try it out, and they'll like text me and talk
It's
about
like a
it.
subscription plan.
Yeah, yeah. They're subscribing to Islam
Like,
real
come
quick.
on, bro. Just get in the field like a regular, like a man right now. Just get in the field, bro.
They're doing the fasting, but not the 5 prayers.
They doing the fasting, but they still eating pork bacon, nigga.
They breaking their fast report.
They eating pepperoni pizza. They just eating it at night. Shut up, nigga. You was gonna eat it at night anyway. What the fuck going on? You wasn't changing your habits, nigga. You gonna eat that fucking Buffalo Wild Wings burger at night, watching that fight regardless. We're talking about
with extra bacon on it.
every time I see some bacon. Hey, that's when I started downloading that Mike Tyson video.
Praise be to Allah.
Praise be to Allah. Cause y'all is crazy.
Oh man.
The only one cause I'm going through this list right now. One of them that I just don't like softly agree with, like the championship rings being ugly. I wouldn't say not all of them are ugly.
What's a good championship ring that you have seen? They all look like Bakugan, bro.
I'm
they
saying
look
like
cool.
the current ones, or
Yeah.
That Eagles shit.
Eagles
that
one.
Eagles one look like a
That Eagles
Bakugan.
one.
They,
That
they
Eagles
all
one was
look like
goofy.
that.
I think like didn't the Rams they had a nice one.
I don't remember that one.
Was the Rams one the one that opened it?
And they're
into
all
the stadium?
opening now.
Yeah, some of them are
Now,
opening.
to be fair, I don't think them shit's made to be worn personally, but
Doesn't
I feel
some
like
of them
that's
have
an
like
issue
some?
because like I would wear my Super Bowl
I
ring.
would.
That bitch
I
dope.
go on a day and be like, I get that shit right here. So how you doing? My name is let me get that door for you.
You gonna use the Super Bowl hand? You dapping niggas up with the Super Bowl hand?
I put that shit on my left on purpose. I'll be like, yeah, what's going on? Oh, wrong
My
hand.
bad.
Switch hands is crazy.
My bad, yo. Hey, I think the only one that I had, that I may have.
Hold on, before you say it, because I'm seeing one right now
Okay.
about the audiobooks.
Oh.
Jack.
It's not reading, bro. I
I don't read, so I gotta get it in.
I don't have an issue. And that's the problem. That's the
I gotta
problem.
get it in somehow.
With your eyes, nigga. Read. Read a book, nigga.
We're scared.
It's like, I don't have a
'cause
problem
I
with
need
people
to.
liking
But in my
audiobooks, but
free
just
time-
stop calling it reading, nigga, because you're listening.
That is
It's
listening.
okay.
I can agree with that, but I gotta get it in somehow.
I'll say one quick one. This is the last one I have. I think Jax, you said this one. You said Odell and Malik Neighbors are the best wide receivers in NFL history because they were productive in the Giants.
They have to
That's
be.
wrong.
They have to be, bro.
That's
They have
wrong.
to.
Have you seen the New York
That's wrong.
Giants?
Did you see Andre Johnson with Matt Schaub?
That's man.
Matt Schaub was called Pick Six.
Matt Schaub had a year where that nigga bootleg was
But
bread
that
and
was
butter.
no,
nigga.
it was. He did have that one good year.
That was a crazy
I feel
year.
like there's other productive wide receivers.
But
that's been
have you
outside.
seen the Giants, though?
Have you seen Andre?
Have you
Johnson
seen the
with
Giants
Matt Schaub?
field as well?
Well, that's their own problem.
That's what I'm saying. They must. I think they must.
They
They're probably
some
1 and 2 all
elite
time,
niggas, bro.
just because the Giants are.
Nah,
That's a
I can't
poverty
put them-
franchise,
I can't
bro.
put them there.
Well, I mean, LSU is wide receiver you at this point.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just-
that's Ohio State now. I think.
no, it's not, bro.
If anything, I
Jamar
put
Chase, Justin Jefferson, Malik Neighbors, OBJ, like
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis.
But OBJ,
Landry.
Jarvis Landry, old niggas.
Okay,
Ohio
bro.
State's putting. I'm talking about like nowadays, recently.
Who?
JSN,
Okay.
Garrett Wilson.
I feel like
Garrett Wilson's good.
Ohio
He's
State.
He's just on the. Jet.
Ohio State put out
He's also
receivers.
like, he's the greatest of all
Ohio
time.
State put out receivers, but I feel like they don't peak as high as LSU.
Well,
receivers.
maybe
Like
they
the high
all
end
start-
of the LSU is the highest of highs.
I think
Minus
Ohio
Jarvis
State
Landry.
starts out slower because I had high hopes for Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, maybe in a
I
couple
think
more
that's just
years.
a Kyler Murray issue.
Yeah, like
They
maybe in a
just
couple years. Like with JSN, like nobody was really talking about JSN at this stature until this year because he was behind
Sam
DK
Darnold.
Metcalf.
Yeah.
So maybe they have a slow start, but they may have a longer peak. Who knows? But Ohio State's up there. I won't disagree. I won't disagree. But the one that I had for you was, I just had it. Oh. I agree with that one. Fuck. I hate this was the rare year where a lot of them
Well,
was locked in.
While you look, I have one that I didn't like from you.
Of course.
Recently, you just said it though. It was the last episode. You said move the 3-point line back. No, nigga. No, nigga.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I mean,
because his argument was like threes are getting too easy and all that, and niggas gonna pull from deep anyway. But like,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
no, let's not.
That didn't like
I don't
we acting like things haven't changed in the NBA before. There used to not be a 3-point line.
You
It's
think
okay
I
to put
like
that shit back.
change?
No, you don't. You don't.
If
They need to make it a half court shot.
I was
5
like,
points.
what would be an impactful change in the NBA right now?
Beyond the half court, 5 points.
Assassinating Wemby.
Jesus.
Impactful would
Banning
probably
Wemby, never mind. Banning
impactful would be move it. Cause I said move the 3-point line back because we can move it back. We just
Banning Draymond Green would be impactful.
They need to move it back and take away the corner three.
take away. Well, I wouldn't say take away corner three. I'll just extend everything and take the court side seats off. We don't need court side seats.
What do you mean extended? Like,
just make it
Wider.
Yeah, we just make the court just wider.
okay.
So that the corners would be adjusted too. So, like the corner threes would probably be the old original three.
Okay.
And then they would just
big as shit.
yeah.
So like that court be
Goddamn football field.
On God.
You think they need to
Spacing.
increase the dimensions on the football field?
No.
No. I wouldn't even entertain that. I'm not even gonna lie.
I say they probably.
Oh, but yeah, my one was Aaron Rodgers is going to retire before the 2025 season.
Wrong about that. I said Shador would be a Steeler. Wrong about that. I shouldn't have been wrong about that.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
He still might get traded, depending on what pick they get.
That is crazy that they do.
Depending
all
on
this
how
football field.
Stefanski does.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Well, they probably would have.
They're finna fire that nigga, bro.
He shouldn't have won Coach of the Year.
Oh,
He won it twice, bro.
I know.
It's like I
He
think
won that year when D'Amico should have won.
Yeah, D'Amico should have won.
And
it.
everybody, I was like,
I mean, he had success with the Browns, so I mean.
Man, fuck
Who
that.
did D'Amico
D'Amico
with
had
the
success with the
Texans? We were not supposed to.
But
win
the
that
Browns
division.
are like the most poverty of all poverty franchises in like American sports.
This is
like,
true, but during that time with the nobody expected the Texans to do what the fuck they would do.
Did you expect the Browns to do anything? No.
I honestly expected them to do more than the Texans. I'm gonna be honest with you. That year, I didn't have high hopes for them, nigga. I thought they were gonna win like 2 games.
I
3
thought we
games.
were going to get 6 games that year.
Yeah, 6 games.
And I was hating
playoffs.
those niggas.
That'd be a good year for the Browns. 6 games would be a good year for
But
the
they
Browns.
had Deshaun, and like, I don't care what nobody says. You pay a nigga that money, you're expected to have consistent playoff production.
I did have higher expectations for the Browns that year.
When they got the Predator.
Yeah. Because once upon a time, I'm like, okay, well, maybe
They need to make a Predator movie about Deshaun.
we were still in that year. We were still in that phase where we were just like, oh, he's just like knocking the rust off. Like, this not him. This not him for real. Like,
No,
he just
that's
needs
him.
that season. I don't know. All right. So with that being said, we will get ready for our final hot take of the year going into 2026. I'm going to start off with my guests, Dan and Feek, whoever wants to go first. What is the last hot take you're going to put on 2025?
Go.
So, this goes to when it comes to like award seasons and different things like that.
Okay.
I feel like if you haven't watched or viewed or played 2 of the pieces that's in an award, so whether that's the game awards or movies, I feel like if you haven't watched at least 2 things pertaining to it, you shouldn't have an opinion.
That's fair. I like that.
Because it just be niggas yapping. They be like, well, how this movie won this award? I'm like, nigga, all you watch is fucking, I don't fucking know Naruto. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, and I feel like the inverse. I feel the inverse when it comes to like certain like movie like awards, like when certain white people, like I know they're not diving into black films. So how would you know how good Coogler is?
Yeah.
Like how would you really know if you have all these traditional films up and that's your film? Like fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So I get it.
And the last quick one is stop taking social media advice as professional help.
Yeah, because they be lying.
Form your own opinion.
They lie. That's why.
People
Like it's crazy, bro.
Like someone that they never mind. Never mind.
Dana, do you have a hot take?
I have one. The overarching one is just niggas on social media just need to stop lying, especially when you know the shit you lying about is gonna get you caught up.
Is it really though?
Only if that nigga chooses to say something.
What you think that nigga gonna choose to say something? I hope he do.
The nigga won't.
I hope he do too.
It's not gonna. I'll tell you right now.
I'll make it a count for the nigga.
I already said I'll make it.
And I'll comment on the motherfucker. Like, damn, like this nigga is spitting. I wonder who he talking about. Whoever did, hey, you just start gassing this nigga up. Hey, whoever did that really fumbled.
You in the Greg? The only one Greg commented.
I got like 5 times. It's me and my burner account that I got. I got the other burner one. It's just them niggas having a dialogue. Yeah, that's fine.
They start arguing for some reason.
Nah, not too much on her. Not too much.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you right.
And then the last thing is, if you live in the South, you do not need to be owning no fucking Arctic breed dog. You do not need to be owning a husky.
Yeah.
You don't need to be owning no fucking sheepdog. You don't need to be owning none of that. Because if I see them shits out in the streets in Houston, Texas,
I'm shooting that nigga.
if they're not, God damn.
My bad.
If you live in Georgia, if you in Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, anything south of the Mason-Dixon line, and you own any of these Arctic breed dogs,
We call him Peter.
I'm about to say, I'm calling Peter. I'm calling all the fucking animal services and getting your pet taken and sending them to Kansas City or anywhere in the north because they're dying. They're dying.
On God, because like, and if your dog not on the leash, bro. Redacted. Hey, redacted. My granny went to the mailbox. This big ass dog, damn near bum rusted. And the only reason why she didn't juke or nothing is because she just can't move. Like
she's your grandma.
She was just gonna be like, she was gonna stand there like, she just had to stay there. And he was a friendly dog, but
Yeah.
you too big to be out
Those
there.
are my hot takes going into 2026.
So, Jax, you got your final hot take for the.
Yeah, I have a lot of hot takes actually.
This nigga trying to empty the clip.
No, because like it was some hot takes in my hot take list that I had, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna say this for a redacted episode.
Yeah, flush them out so we can start clean in 2026.
Where? I just had the hot take. No, I was looking at it. All right, there we go. All right, so starting off like this, because like I said, I got a lot of hot takes because y'all are here. Sinners and Weapons, they're not horror movies. Let's get that out the way.
Okay.
I hate when people call them horror movies.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. Masochist characters in anime like Orochimaru and like Hisoka and Jabber or whatever from Gacha Ikuta, people like those, they're characters like that suck. They're all overly freaked out, and I hate characters like that. I hate them so much. Another one. Stories like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. If they're like starting for a new series or whatever, like how the last Batman was like the start of the new Batman thing, they always need to show their origin stories. I don't care.
No.
That's my hot take.
No.
The take is hot for a reason, nigga.
No.
And it's a bad one.
Those are the three
they
characters
always
that don't need a backstory because everyone knows how they came to be.
I don't
Everyone
know.
Let him continue.
My bad.
How many times you want to see Uncle Ben shot by the guy?
Thank you.
How
I'm
many
like,
times do I gotta leave the theater and see this nigga
How
parents
many
get shot
times
in the
I need
alley?
to see the fucking pearl jumping on the ground?
It at least has to be mentioned. And if it's starting,
They did mention it in the last Batman.
That means it's included.
Nah.
If it's starting for like I said, if it's restarting like a franchise or whatever, it needs to have it.
Oh, you want to like subtle? Like, it's graduation. Oh, your uncle would be so proud.
It's Superman. They didn't show that nigga crash landing.
They should have.
No, they shouldn't have. We know how he got here.
What if I didn't know?
Then you can
better
go read
catch
a
up.
fucking book.
I mean, I really. I mean, to be honest,
Who don't read telling me to read?
He don't read. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm like, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
that,
You can look it up. That information is rarely available for those three specific characters.
in Jax's defense, I would rather see that crash landing than that fuck ass dog at the beginning of that Superman movie. That's just me. Who the fuck cares?
Crypto's annoying as shit. But anyways, my real final hot take of the year, and this is coming in wake of like the whole DK Metcalf thing where he. They say he hit the fan. He ain't really hit the fan for. He like tried. He sort of missed. He like mushed a little bit. and then they end up finding him. You know he's gonna miss out on like $500,000, and then his contract is not guaranteed no more.
Yeah, they voided like 70. It was like
40 million.
That 40 million is voided or whatever.
Like a 25.
Yeah, so
edition.
like all that's crazy because he gets suspended for that. But like my hot take is like players should be able to beat up fans. Just to check the temperature. Like the malice at the palace needs to happen again so like niggas can understand the pecking order.
They tried. Nakula's brother did it this year. Slap the shit out that nigga. Slap
But
the
that's
taste
the
out that.
USFL or whatever.
Hey, it starts small. Work our
enough.
way up.
But, like I think,
You start
and then
with
that fan with DK, that was the second because DK had reported that same fan before. So like, nigga, he has a repeated pattern
Yo,
of behavior.
if a player reports, like specifically NFL, because I know how NBA niggas get. When it comes to NFL, if an NFL player can point you out and say,
you're not
"Hey,
even
you need
close
to,
for real.
like,
You
hey,
back up. on
like
the
if we point you out and they say, "Hey, watch that nigga right there," you have to leave
yes,
because there's too many fans for you to get pointed out by a nigga with a helmet on.
and you're not even close.
And you're not even courtside.
Basketball, you're literally courtside. Like, I can like poke LeBron. if
You know
he's
how
right there.
loud you got to be for me to hear all that shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Unless your team is ass, like, you know what I mean? Or unless you live in Jacksonville, one or the other.
Yeah.
Like, shit, I
So,
agree
yeah,
with that.
I think fans need to be like just reestablish the pecking order. Be like, hey, y'all niggas, watch your tone. Don't say these things to me.
It
I will
really
beat you the fuck
Go
up.
home, nigga.
Nah.
Take your ass home, nigga.
take your ass home, nigga. Go ahead. But I think it really should be. It really should just be a warning sign when you get to like the beginning part. He's like, we are not responsible for what these players may do. You know what I mean? Like, heckle at your own risk or some shit. Like, it should have like a warning sign of like, okay, understanding if you do say something out of pocket, we're not going to stop this. Whatever interaction is going to happen, you got to deal with that. You're a grown man.
So yeah, that's my final hot take of the year.
Final hot take of the year. Now that you said that, I had to go back through my super hot takes. I do have a few. I'm going to go ahead and throw them out because
As you should.
I was waiting for them to get here. I think I said one of them already about everybody doesn't need end credits.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I don't want to do that one. There was one that I said, I don't know if I still agree. I had Blake Bortles over Trevor Lawrence.
I don't think you can agree with that one anymore.
I think I still can because he still hasn't made it to an AFC Championship game. Has he?
Well, no, not yet.
Hasn't Trevor Lawrence had? He hasn't?
No.
Blake Bortles has, so I can still say this. I can still get my shit off.
Can't be mad at that, but
The idea of Luka is better than what Luka actually is. I said that a long time ago, or I said that because you know all of these preseason stuff and all these like rankings, they always have this nigga in dark horse MVP conversation, all this stuff. Like you always have this thing. Who's gonna be this next player in the next 5 years?
If a nigga in the dark horse MVP for 5 years running, I don't think he's a dark horse.
He
no
no fucking
more,
dark
bro.
horse. He's just not.
He's just a horse.
He's just a player.
He's just a horse.
He's just in the stable.
Nigga, there's a horse in the stable.
And why he got to be dark?
That nigga in the shadows.
Yeah,
Like, he ain't arrived yet.
The next one I had was let artists cheat again like it's the 90s. I'm tired of people trying to give people help. I think some of the best R&B performances and R&B these situations that we had as artists was from niggas that were cheating and doing low down dirty shit, and they was talking through it through their music. Stop trying to rehabilitate niggas in real time because once that happens, their music falls off. Just let them let us enjoy this music. Once he retires, and gets out the game for real, then stop rehabilitating niggas in their 20s, bro. Let them niggas just be them.
Gosh.
You know what I mean? Like, cause cheating is a choice. It's not like he's a drug addict or something. Get him out of here. It's for R&B niggas only. I don't care about you rapping niggas, bro. I'm sorry. The next one I had. The Tim Duncan lows do not get talked about enough because he is properly rated. This was in conversation because whenever everybody has these Kobe conversations and how they nitpick Kobe, and so why don't y'all nitpick Tim Duncan like y'all nitpick Kobe? And it's like because we properly rate Tim Duncan. We understand that he's the greatest power forward of all time, even though he plays for the Spurs. I have to admit that. And then like we don't have that nigga in like top 3 conversations. Like we have him properly rated. That's why we don't talk about his lows. And the nigga don't talk.
Forward Aaron,
Yeah.
Bryant, he's the top 10 player.
Yeah, like he's anywhere
No
between.
lower than 15.
Yeah, he's like anywhere between 7 and 10.
Yeah.
That's fine. But if you put Kobe at 6 or 7, all of a sudden it's disrespectful. You don't know how to get it. Shut up, nigga. Like, shut up. It's like, how do you like that nigga like that? If you, another one I had. If you deactivating social media is attention seeking. Just get off the fucking app. Just delete the app.
To add on to that, deactivating Instagram but still having TikTok does not count because you still have media. You still have a form of. You still have an outlet to produce content and consume content.
She did that.
All the time.
Hey, that's silent. Yes. He said, yes.
I was like, because it's starting to get specific. He said to add on. I'm like, yeah.
I was like, do people really do that?
Yeah.
Just log out, man.
The second to last one I have. Old white people are faking their dementia and Alzheimer's. They're just finding an excuse to be racist. What, like they don't forget. No, like hear me out.
I have to push back on that because when has white people need an excuse to be racist?
No, I'm not saying they need an excuse
To be racist.
but like they forget everything except how to be racist. They don't know
I
their
will
mother
say-
and children's
I will
names.
say that is a crazy thing to think about. Is like you don't remember your family, but you do know how to say nigga.
Like they'll be like, oh, I don't know what my son's last name is, but then randomly, I threw rocks at black boys before.
Like, what?
What a crazy pull, nigga.
Like of all memories that stayed, it
You
was
remember
that one.
that one? Stop it, bro. Stop it right now. And then my final one. They need. This is going to be a little bit of a crazy one. I might have to land my plane. We need to move bowl games to the beginning of the season.
Land the plane, please.
Because before I say can we agree that bowl games will never be the same again? Like
Unless
they don't have
if
it.
they keep it as the playoff is now, then it will never.
Yeah,
be.
they don't have.
Yeah,
that
they're not
advantage.
going to move. They're not going to change the playoff format to make bowl games relevant. So I think what we need to do is put these bowl games at the start of the season and treat them kind of like classics. And you pair and like I'm not saying to like change who people are playing because you can have Texas and Ohio State playing the same game that they did at the start of the year. You just attach it to a bowl game and it's at a neutral site because niggas are going to go watch it and stuff. And people can pour their money, whatever the Cheez-It Bowl, because we have all these bullshit ass bowls anyway. Cheez-It Bowl, the Tallahassee
Pop-Tart
Bowl,
Bowl.
whatever the fuck, whatever bowl you have. You put it at the beginning of the year, and now all these games are meaningful again because people still have the idea that they can still make the playoffs potentially. So now you don't have mad niggas opting out of the bowl game. I would argue, the best. Teams can change and teams can be better than the start of the season, but I would argue you're the most healthiest at the start of the season. Everybody's the most locked in at the start of the season.
Yeah.
Bullshit happens like you're. Sharon Moore and all these other shit. That shit happens in November and December, and niggas just opt out. If we want to make bowl games relevant again, I think we just put them at the start of the season. That's just my opinion. It's unconventional, but I'm only talking about the relevancy of a bowl game. That's it.
I can see why that would work.
I'm not saying it would work, but I'm just saying.
I can see where it would work in the sense of you bring more emphasis to college on the first week.
Yeah,
Like
and you're still
college games.
traveling. You're doing
Yeah.
travel, Hawaii, all the shit.
I just don't like. I get the reason why you would say that, but I just don't because bowl games have always been pushed as like or marketed or
Absolutely.
as a as like a reward, a
Absolutely.
privilege after like a accomplished season. Like, oh, boom, you get to go to this bowl games. That's why I'm like having it at the beginning of the season.
It's too many
Wouldn't
now.
really
Like, how rewarding is it if we got 90 of them fucking bowls now?
rewarding because these 18, 19-year-olds just went through a college football
Unless
season.
they
didn't
up
get
the
hurt type
amount
shit,
of
and
wins.
But
Some
then
of
you
them,
gotta-
like some
unless
of
you're
them
gonna
have
amount the-
awards and stuff like that. Like, cause I know, like I think like one time I can't remember what bowl game, but like players would get like PS5s and shit like
Yeah,
that. Like,
that's
so
fair. But like, who's proud? Like, who's really proud of a 6-win season?
Doesn't
Because all
feel
the
like-
Texas
the people who get to because they're just happy to get the bowl game. So
Obviously not. They're opting out.
Well,
I mean, the people who don't opt out, they're happy to get because most people.
That's fair.
Most people don't opt out. Only like the super duper draft picks or
Fair.
people who are going to a different school opt out, but that's not the majority of the roster. So
That's fair. That's fair. Because I kind of viewed it as like, how HBCUs, they have the HBCU like classics. Like, they start off with the Labor Day Classic. And it's like, okay. Not that there has to be a rivalry or anything, but it's just like, okay, you can pour money and do stuff. Like I said, it's not foolproof. There's definitely some pros and cons, but
I would say
I know keeping it as what it is, like,
because like with college, the only really just to get more thing that like gets colleges going, like gets people going for like matchups early in the season, if it's an actual like rivalry, like the Red River rivalry. No matter how bad Texas or OU is, niggas gonna always get up for that game.
Pull up to that game.
Like Ohio State, Michigan, niggas gonna always get up.
I
for
feel
that
like
game.
I feel like the thing now with college though is a lot of those rivalries aren't as big anymore.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't as big because
Like there's only like I feel like there's only like maybe 5 or below real rivalries that people are like I'm gonna watch. Everything else is like I didn't even know they were rivals.
I feel like
at this
stuff isn't
point.
as big now because one, like there's no like with college football before a player would be at a school for
like 3
years,
years.
like you
Yeah.
get to like develop and like, oh, I know him, oh, he's improved this year or such and such. Like you grow with them. Now they don't have that.
Or I
And then
remember what
like
happened last
everybody's
year.
in a different conference now, so like that's why it's really hard for me to care about college football no more. Because like I remember when the Big 12 was like the Big 12 and it was real deal like hoops for real. But now it's like
it's
everybody in
NIL.
the SEC, like the Pac-12 not a thing no more. Like it's just different. So that's
I
what I'm
mean,
like.
it still is, but they got
Johnny
some
Manziel used to
flaws
hoop
there.
on niggas. Used to hoop on Alabama, and then Alabama next year be like, we can't let this small ass nigga fuck us up like that no more. And
That's the thing. There's no since maybe like Joe Burrow, there hasn't been any like, oh, I know this college player.
Yeah.
I feel like Joe Burrow and them were like the last set of college players.
Not me,
Really?
Travis and
Well,
Genty.
specifically
But they weren't.
quarterbacks.
But I'm saying,
Okay, yeah.
but I'm
Specifically
saying,
quarterback.
but
I
they
mean
were,
Caleb because niggas saw his nails.
but like Genty and
Winning though.
and Genty and them, they weren't like. They're not like the top. They weren't like
they were
number one.
they were household by default.
Yeah, they were like household, but I mean like the Tim Tebow's, the Johnny, like niggas who didn't watch sports was like, oh, I know Johnny Manziel, I know.
And
Tim
it wasn't
Tebow.
just I'll say this, it wasn't just a 1 year thing.
Yeah,
Because with Genty, it just felt like a 1 year thing where niggas knew them. Versus like, and out, you know, in reality, it should have been Arch Manning. Because Arch Manning was propped up to be like that nigga that you're going to see his face for 3 straight years, but he was on the bench for 2 years, and then this third year, he started off super slow, and niggas said we're not arching our backs anymore. We don't give a fuck, and it doesn't matter how much he's improved week by week. Like nobody else was watching that. Nobody else was watching that until it mattered or whatever. And they're not in the college football playoffs.
Yeah.
So maybe senior year. He'll have his day, but we don't have that quarterback where it's damn, this is a for sure, surefire first round pick. We don't give a fuck what we talking about because even Trevor Lawrence had his
yeah.
he had his day, even though he's not that great now, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's my hot take. We appreciate all of y'all. Oh, before we even go, we do have NFL picks real quick that we want to get to. Some players are about to play right now today. So we'll start with Saturday. We'll start with Saturday's lineup. Texans versus the Chargers. Jax, who do you have winning this game?
This game, I'll go Texans because the Chargers don't have a line, and the Texans will probably like lynch Justin Herbert. So
Stingley finna do something crazy. I think he gonna get a pick six at least. I see a pick six happening. I ain't gonna lie to you. Is it in Houston?
It's in
Nah,
LA.
LA.
Okay. Well, it really don't make a difference.
Yeah, they don't- I don't feel
I
like
don't think they have real fans.
Yeah,
I don't think
they should have never left San Diego. Bro.
they keep spamming that Asian woman.
That's all they got.
I'm gonna go to Texans as well, mainly because just because you play the Cowboys don't make you a juggernaut. Like y'all niggas had touchdowns last week, but our defense is ass. The next we have is Ravens versus Packers.
This one gotta go Packers because Lamar is hurt still. But granted, Jordan Love is hurt as well.
think
And
Jordan
so
Love's
is
It's
not
Malik Willis versus
Malik
Tyler
Willis.
Huntley.
Malik Willis is hurt too, but I don't know if he's playing or not.
But Malik Willis playing.
He's playing?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
playing.
I'll go. Because Malik Willis is not bad, actually.
Tyler Huntley not bad either.
But
Yeah,
Malik, I'd have to go
I'll go
probably
with
Packers because these last few times Malik Willis has stepped in and played, he's been balling his ass off.
Packers got the better weapons. Granted, their weapons are hurt. Like every single one of the receivers are hurt.
Yeah.
That's the Packers.
But-
Listen
I
to
fuck with. You know what? I'm gonna actually watch this hoe. I'm gonna watch this hoe
this nigga lying.
of backup black quarterbacks. You don't see that all the time. Like both of them being backups, playing against each other, and they're both black,
And the starters that they replaced were black too. Like,
Yeah, like you don't see that.
progress.
You don't see.
It's a nigga
Come
bowl.
on now.
what was it Martin fought for?
That's what Colin Kaepernick.
Is this in Baltimore?
It's
in Green Bay.
It's in Green
Green
Bay.
Bay.
It's in
Yeah.
Wisconsin. And then Sunday night, Bears versus 49ers, both 11-4.
49ers.
Why are the 49ers still so good? Like, I'm surprised these niggas are still good.
They coaching. They got good coaching.
Yeah, good coaching.
I'm gonna pick the Bears.
And Mac Jones is Brock Purdy 2.0. Well,
Brock Purdy's
Brock
Purdy
Purdy
is
is Mac Jones 2.0.
Spider-Man picture, bro. Same nigga.
Yeah.
I got 49ers. I think Purdy gonna do something to them.
I'm gonna pick the Bears because, I like their story. I like their story, bro. And it's 11-4, and Ben Johnson
So,
been hooping.
Yeah.
do the Seahawks already have the number 1 seed?
No.
So whoever,
No.
because I heard somewhere it's like whoever wins this game gets number 1.
Is the Rams number one or no? No, never mind.
No. Who? If the 49ers win out, they'll be number 1. Who won between Rams and Seahawks?
The Seahawks.
Seahawks.
If the Seahawks win out, I think they'll still be number 2 if the 49ers win out. Because they would have had to win against the Rams for the 49ers not to have a chance.
Well, it's basically whoever wins this division will be
Yeah, it's
number
number
1
one.
because they're both in the same division. And I'm gonna pick the Bears because look, they got it. Finally, Monday night, Rams versus Falcons.
It's gonna get ugly.
I think that's going to be a low key. I think that's going to be a high scoring game. But
It will be.
the Rams are going to put up 50 and the Falcons are about to put up
Maybe
25.
20, yeah, 25.
30 maybe.
Yeah, bet the over. Bet the over. I got the Rams. Jax, you have your lock of the week.
My lock of the week. Let me go ahead and say, as much as I still support Aaron Glenn, I think the Patriots are going to do something strange to them.
Oh wow. Okay. My lock of the week. I don't really like this team, but let me get the Jags over the Colts. I don't think Phillip Rivers gonna do nothing crazy, yo. I'm not seeing it. And Jax, what's your upset?
Technically, this isn't really, or is this upset? Actually, is this upset? Well, yeah, technically this isn't an upset, but this is a very important game that we have not talked about at all, and this is the Giants versus the Raiders because they're both 2-13.
The trash bowl.
And the loser gets the number 1 overall pick.
And the Raiders,
that's-
the bench they niggas already.
Damn.
Like,
Oh, yeah, they benched everybody.
They benched Brock Bowers and then
Max
they pissed
Crosby.
Max Crosby
They
left
benched him, and he got mad and said, "Fuck y'all," and left. So, I think the Giants are going to end up winning this game, giving the Raiders the number 1 pick.
Wow.
They could put a Lovey Smith and be like, fuck it.
You have to be good to do that. You have to have
We
talent
weren't
to do
good.
that.
Well, we did have time when that happened, so.
Yeah,
We got C.J. Stroud and the rest is history.
I think this is probably one of my last chances to put my wrist up. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Cleveland Browns over the Steelers. Tomlin got his wins. Okay, so I'm not concerned. The agenda has been completed for him. I need Shooter to play well. That's all I have. And Myles Garrett to get the sack record. I would like for him to get
He
that.
needs to. He's still.
It has to be this week, or else they're
point
gonna
off.
give that nigga that fake ass asterisk of him
Oh, yeah,
not
'cause it's
him doing it
extra
in
games.
18 games instead of 17 or whoever the fuck.
Shit, he just need 1 sack.
That's all he
Just
needs.
anything.
Just anything.
It could be
will
a
get
half
him.
sack because I think he's like
He's
tied with
tied.
the old
He's
record
already
now.
tied. All he needs is a half sack. Honestly, Jesus. But that's enough for us.
Still gonna run the whole game just to piss him off.
Yeah, and I got Jalen Warren off waivers. I need that nigga to go crazy. I'm on the waivers.
2 a.m. I'm on the way.
Glass.
Oh man, but this
Upset
is.
of the week. Dolphins over Bucks.
I don't need that.
Glass.
I'm starting Baker Mayfield right now.
I got Panthers over Seahawks.
I'm not mad at that. I actually would like that, honestly.
I can see that happening because
I just feel it. I just feel like they could beat them.
Bryce Young is in that
200-yard game, Bryce Young.
200 yards passing.
Yeah.
1 touchdown, 2 picks, and a win.
That would be great because I got T-Mac.
15 for 36, 200 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, and a win. That's
15 yards rushing? 15 yards rushing? Off a third to 15?
A fumble that he recovered. He fumbled it, but he recovered it.
Bring that shit in. That's what's up. With that being said, thank y'all again for the Redacted Show for showing up and being a part of our last episode of the year. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, go on that page. We'll tag them. Link down below, description, all that stuff. Jackson, any last words?
If y'all didn't have a Merry Christmas, sucks. We're probably gonna see y'all, I guess, next year, literally?
Yeah, literally next year.
Yeah, so, lock in. 2026 gonna be a big year, possibly for y'all. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. Any last words for y'all? Y'all have any
I know what you want to say. I know what you want to say.
My last words is, if you're just supporting a team right now, if you're just a new fan for a team, I don't value your opinion as much.
That's real. You need to have been through
because you wasn't through the trenches crying and seeing your team do 2-win seasons. You wasn't in the trenches for real, so
you never yelled at your owner,
bro. So
yeah, I've just been saying it all pod. Just stop lying. You too grown.
500K or dinner with your ex. Gay son thought her. Nah.
Gay son or gay dad?
What?
Continue.
Like I said, as far as for me, thank y'all for supporting the pod. Road to way more subscribers than what we have. We just want to thank y'all for the support. Game shows will be coming back in 2026. I know y'all been spamming that. Shout out to our recent contestants to that. We gonna have some stuff in the tuck. 2026. I want y'all to understand. We got it for y'all. So stop on that damn line.
It's real.
And we'll catch y'all next episode, man. Happy New Year.